Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
First-time partnership for Roman Reigns, entertained by a top WWE star. Roman Reigns has been with several partners throughout his career. There was The Shield with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, up to the Usos, Sami Zayn, and Solo Sikoa as part of the Bloodline. The Tribal Chief has even formed an unlikely ally with former WWE rival Cody Rhodes. Now, another Anoa'i family member wants to side with the head of the table. Jacob Fatu is not having the best time on SmackDown since his partnership with Solo Sikoa ended at Money in the Bank. The latter has several people to rely on, like Tia Tonga, Tongaloa, JC Mateo, and, later on, a returning Tama Tonga. Meanwhile, the former can only rely on Jim Uso and, recently, Sami Zayn. Due to this, the Samoan werewolf is more than willing to share the ring with his cousin. Jacob Fatu hasn't thought about siding with Roman Reigns and WWE until recently. While on the Rich Eisen show, Jacob Fatu being attacked and outnumbered by the MFT was brought up. The former U.S. champion was then asked about his thoughts on teaming up with Roman Reigns and Jim Uso for a possible WWE Survivor Series team, and just generally to watch his back. The Samoan werewolf answered that they can't make it happen at the moment just because they're on different brands, but he liked the idea of them teaming together, calling it a special moment for him. "You know, we just split, brand split. But I never even thought about that. But man, bro, that do sound good. Obviously, your boy needs some help right now. I mean, I never thought about that, man, but it will be good. Once again, it's the family, baby. Yeah. I mean, that would be a special moment for me." For years, Roman Reigns has stood at the very top of WWE, commanding respect as the Tribal Chief and undisputed face of the company. With his historic run as undisputed WWE Champion and leader of the Bloodline, alliances with him have been rare, selective, and often fraught with drama. But now, in a development that could shake up WWE's landscape, a 35-year-old star has revealed he is open to teaming with Reigns for the first time ever. The star in question? Ricochet, the one and only, widely regarded as one of the most athletic performers WWE has ever seen. While his high-flying, innovative style may appear to be the opposite of Roman's powerful, deliberate approach, Ricochet has expressed interest in exploring what a partnership with the Tribal Chief could look like. Ricochet's shocking admission. In a recent interview, Ricochet spoke candidly about the possibility of teaming with Roman Reigns. "Roman is on another level right now. He's not just the face of WWE, he's the standard. I've faced him before and I know firsthand how dominant he is. But I've never teamed with him. That's something I think would surprise people, seeing what the combination of his power and my speed could do. If the opportunity came up, I'd be open to it." This statement has quickly caught the attention of fans across social media. Many were intrigued by the idea of Ricochet, who usually stands as an underdog fighting giants, joining forces with WWE's biggest attraction. Others were skeptical, pointing out the Tribal Chief's history of betrayal and manipulation. Their history inside the ring. While Ricochet and Roman Reigns have never officially teamed together, they have crossed paths in the ring. Roman has faced Ricochet in singles matches and multi-man bouts over the years, usually asserting his dominance. Yet, Ricochet's resilience and ability to push Roman to showcase his full strength have not gone unnoticed. Fans still remember a 2021 SmackDown match where Ricochet nearly caught Roman off guard with a breathtaking sequence of high-risk maneuvers. Though Roman eventually secured the victory with his trademark guillotine choke, Ricochet left the crowd buzzing with how close he came to pulling off an upset. It was a reminder that Ricochet's style, while risky, forces even the biggest stars to adapt. Teaming with Reigns could allow Ricochet to showcase his aerial offense while Roman provides the brute force to ground opponents. Why this team-up could happen now? The timing of Ricochet's comments couldn't be more interesting. With the Bloodline storyline continuing to evolve, Roman Reigns has seen his once ironclad faction splinter apart. Solo Sikoa has begun asserting his independence, new enforcers are rumored to be circling, and Paul Heyman looks increasingly conflicted about where his loyalties lie. For Roman, a first-time partnership outside the Bloodline could serve multiple purposes. Reasserting dominance, by teaming with someone like Ricochet, Roman could remind fans that he can align with anyone he chooses, not just family. Strategic advantage, Ricochet's aerial skills provide a unique weapon against opponents like Cody Rhodes' Louisiana Knight, or even a potential faction like Judgment Day, where Roman may need speed on his side. Fresh storytelling. WWE has always thrived on unexpected alliances, and a Roman/Ricochet pairing would be fresh, uncharted territory. For Ricochet, the benefits are obvious. Teaming with Roman could give him the credibility boost that many fans feel WWE has denied him despite his in-ring talent. Fans react to the possibility. WWE's passionate fan base wasted no time debating the idea. On X, formerly Twitter, opinions ranged from excitement to caution. Imagine Ricochet hitting a shooting star press while Roman sets up the spear. That combo would be insane. Roman teaming with Ricochet? Nah, Tribal Chief doesn't share the spotlight with anyone. If this happens, please let it be against the Judgment Day. Ricochet deserves to shine in a big feud. Some even floated dream scenarios, such as a one-night-only alliance in Survivor Series, or Ricochet temporarily joining the Bloodline in Roman's absence. Potential storyline directions. If WWE were to pull the trigger on this unlikely team-up, there are several ways it could unfold. 1. Against the Judgment Day. With Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley continuing to dominate, Roman could decide that the Bloodline's fractured state isn't enough to take them on. Recruiting Ricochet would give him the speed and agility needed to balance Judgment Day's overwhelming numbers. 2. Survivor Series Showcase. WWE often looks for unique team combinations in Survivor Series. Roman and Ricochet on the same squad would be a crowd-pleasing surprise, especially if they were paired against a team featuring Cody Rhodes and LA Knight. 3. Temporary alliance, eventual clash. In true WWE fashion, a Roman/Ricochet team might just be a setup for betrayal. Ricochet could gain valuable exposure and credibility by standing alongside Roman, only for the Tribal Chief to turn on him when the time was right, perhaps sparking Ricochet's long-awaited push as a singles main eventer. Could Ricochet join the Bloodline? Some fans have speculated that Ricochet could even be brought into the Bloodline itself. While historically the Bloodline has been family-only, Roman's desperate need to rebuild his empire could lead him to expand the group's identity. Ricochet's high-flying skills would add a completely different dimension to the faction. However, this idea comes with risks. Ricochet's personality and underdog appeal clash with the arrogant, domineering nature of the Bloodline. A short-term partnership seems more likely than a permanent membership. The real-life angle. It's worth noting that Ricochet's openness to teaming with Roman might also reflect his real-life WWE trajectory. At 35, he's entering the prime years of his career but still hasn't had a sustained main event run. Aligning with Roman, even briefly, could elevate his status within WWE's pecking order. Roman Reigns, meanwhile, is reportedly working a lighter schedule after carrying WWE for nearly 4 years. Pairing him with Ricochet could allow him to conserve energy in tag matches while still delivering marquee moments. The idea of Ricochet and Roman Reigns teaming together might have sounded far-fetched a year ago. But in today's ever-shifting WWE landscape, where surprise alliances and shocking betrayals keep fans on edge, it suddenly feels plausible. Ricochet brings speed, agility, and a never-say-die spirit. Roman brings power, dominance, and unmatched presence. Together, they could form one of the most unique odd-couple teams WWE has seen in years. Whether it's a one-off Survivor Series pairing, a calculated strike against the Judgment Day, or a short-term alliance born out of necessity, the door is now open. And in WWE, when opportunity knocks, you never quite know what might happen when the Tribal Chief answers.